Hi, this is Uchi, and we're going to have a look at the inputs for Where in Time is Carmen, Sandiego in terms of our frame manipulation to generate hopefully what will be a 1 or 2 location run for a case. So with our inputs, we need to go from the Konami screen to the title screen, which will then take us to the elevator, which we'll see here. We need to get to the second floor for personnel. And then once we get to the second floor, we need to enter the department where we will be entering our name. So we'll go through the input. So first of all, we're going to do a hard restart. And on roughly frame 204, 205, we're going to press and hold down up on the D-pad, which will take us from the Konami to the title screen. And we'll do that now. Okay, and roughly around frame 465, which we've mentioned in the guide, will take us to the elevator. Now, in terms of timing for going from the Konami screen to the title screen, if you're playing on an emulator, you can switch on a frame counter to observe what's going on. That might be tricky if you're playing on console. However, there is a much easier technique. So if we look above, you'll notice that I've actually written out the music for the riff for Where in Time is Carmen, Sandiego. So when we get up to the 13th note, so whether you call these quavers or eighth notes, when we get up to the 13th note as part of the riff, that will be when we press down our up key. So just as an example, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, or if you're a musician, if you have a musical background, we can also count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So it will be on the third beat of the second bar, where we press down the up button as we have marked in the music. When we hold down that input to go from the Konami screen to the title screen, we'll keep that up input pressed down. And then when we switch over to this screen, we'll want to release as soon as we can. So pretty much on anticipation of seeing the lobby area. And by releasing the up button, we'll have buffered an input where we basically have an input in advance. We go up to 2, and we want to hit A as soon as we can to go up to the next floor. While we're traveling up to the next floor, we'll want to hold down left, and while we hold down the left button, again, this will be an input that's buffered. So you can see the input won't occur until we release the button. So it's not on press, but it's on release, and that'll bring us across to the personnel department, and then we'll hit A again to get to our entering our name. So once we get to this, we've very much rolled our frame manipulation to generate our map for our case. Map, seed, whatever you'd like to call it. So if we put this all into practice, if we join it all up together. So we're holding that down. Very quick tap, we're holding down left, and as soon as the door finishes opening, we're hitting A as soon as we can. And then from here, if you want, you can enter your full name, or you could just hit the A button to enter A and press start. That's normally what I do, just to get a move on with the single cases. And then from there, we will check what our case is going to be. So if you're following the spreadsheet, you can check alongside the spreadsheet what location is generated, and what location, what year, and what item. So in this case, Italy, 1533. You probably look up madrigals, and we'll also check alongside with that information whether it is a male suspect or a female suspect. This can have an effect in terms of the mapping or the seed that's rolled for us. And we'll just make sure as well when we enter the case that the dates line up. If the dates do line up with the options that we're looking to get through the fast pathing, if that case is available to us, then we'll be right to proceed. We can go through that pathing, and we can enter our suspect, and we'll hopefully know whether or not we need to use a scanner or not at the last location. But otherwise, as part of a 2-location run, the run should take you approximately 50 seconds. As part of a 1-location run, it should take you 40 seconds, possibly less than that. I could see that run getting under 40 seconds. But either way, with this technique, you should be able to complete a case in under 1 minute. And that's the technique that we use for frame manipulation. So all the best if you try this out as part of your runs.